all the way. dsaqwe, man.
Oh.
You're my man. I'm changing it up. Come on, dsaqwe.
All right.
All right, here we go. Game number 1. The last series from the round of 8. Who is going to be the 4th and final player into the semifinals? It's going to be dsaqwe at the top left as the blue Protoss, and trutacz at the bottom left as the purple Zerg.
All right. Well, so I'm a bit sad. This is the last game of this last series of today, but still, we had some. We definitely have a lot of. We had good games, and we also have very good races for the finals. So
yep, dude, we had good games, and we also had PvPs.
Well, to be honest, I don't think they were bad. I mean, both they were short, but the reaction of Lancerix was spot on. The Walters was doing a few things that I would find a little bit questionable, but pretty much very good game from both of them. So I can't complain.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Looks like gonna have some Forge fast expanding goodness here.
It's like we're not scouting with a probe yet.
Yeah, I guess that means he's gonna go blind Forge Nexus Cannon, which is pretty fine unless you're getting 9 pulled, which is unlikely.
Or maybe 11 Nexus, 11 Forge, and 2 cannons.
Ooh! Ooh, the sophisticated 11 Nexus.
I actually love that build. In 4-player maps, I think it's pretty much like probably the best build. Like that's the 12th Nex of PvZ.
The 12 Nex of PvZ is 11 Nex.
Yep.
And the 12 Nex of wait, what's the 12? Oh wait, no, 12 Nex is PvP and PvT. 12 Nex is PvT is still 12 Nex. Oh god, my mind is blown. Oh god, what's happening?
You know, if you told somebody in like 2007 that it is actually an 11 Nexus. Whoa!
Dude, holy! You're guessing all. You predicted all the matches correctly, and you're predicting the builds correctly. Yo.
I told you I don't like predictions because people are gonna start to ask me for the lotto numbers.
Oh my god, dude, you're a genius. You are a genius.
You know what? The thing is that I don't think anybody believed in 2007 that Protoss would be the race to be blind expanding. Like, 12 Nex in PvP, sure. 11 Nex against Zerg, yeah, no problem. Like,
dude,
you imagine?
To be fair, if you did this on 2007 maps, you'd probably lose. Because they had like no chokes at the natural, they were just completely wide open. And you couldn't do a wall. Did people even know what walls were in 2007?
Taken.
Did the internet even exist in 2007? Were people still like learning how to make fire and stuff? That's like so long ago.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
You know what I was doing in 2007? I was trying to guess what computer do I have to buy in the next 5 years to play Crisis. Okay.
Nice.
That's go.
Nice. Oh my god, 2007 was almost 10 years ago. I'm so old.
Yep. Dude, we're not old. We're experienced.
We're well aged.
No, we experienced. We gain experience. Just like characters in games.
Nice.
We just gain experience. So we higher level.
Does that mean you usually get like skill points and stuff? I don't think I have any skills.
Maybe you don't spend the points.
Dude, maybe I just made like a terrible character build, so I don't actually have any useful skills. Oh man, this is all so sad. Anyway, we have the third hatchery here at the bottom right. trutacz could potentially go for the fast 4th base like we saw Julia do early today, but we shall see.
Yeah. And the one thing that I'm interested about the dsaqwe's build is that so far he's doing it pretty correctly, but I don't think that when you go 11 Nexus this, you build... It's much better, I think, to go with a double gateway like the Gem 5 used to do, because you do have a little bit more minerals than you could spend on a normal style.
dsaqwe is saying in chat that his wall looks dumb because he doesn't actually know how to wall on this map, and he tried to look for them on Wikipedia and couldn't find them. 30 minutes before the game. Yeah, hold on. That is exactly what I said though, right? In the first series, I was like, if you don't know how to wall at top left, bottom right, you like have to look it up because it's actually not that easy. You actually make some stupid looking walls.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, though, I add 2 cannons, and there's no links or anything really from trutacz yet that can actually try to bust it through. Speed is about to finish, but there's no more Zerglings coming up, so just more economy for trutacz.
Yep, I like it.
Yeah.
And just don't see anything obvious on the other end. No +1 air weapons at least, so it's not going to be the build that Dragon used, or that DeWalt actually did something similar as well with the +1 speed zealots. I think DeWalt got his second gateway faster though, so it's slightly different. But no air weapons here for dsaqwe.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing that I'm a little bit worried because dsaqwe added 2 more gates now.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm not really sure what's that going to accomplish, because unless you start producing from the 3 constantly, it seemed more efficient what Dragon was doing, to add them later but constantly build from 1 and then try to put some pressure on.
I think you get different power spikes, different timings with this. So the constant pump that Dragon was doing, along with his tech route, getting the Mass Corsairs, gives you maybe a slightly earlier strong attack here. But I think going for the second and third gateway is probably a more standard macro-oriented build. So this is telling me that he's not going to be overly aggressive in the early game. Yes, he's got the +1 on the Zealots, so he might poke around a little bit, but he's not going to do any kind of super hardcore attack. And you know, he's gonna do just a more standard thing. You know, he's actually gonna get Templar instead of all these Protosses who just don't get Storm. But at the same time, I feel like that makes it a little bit more difficult to deal with this fast 4 base. You see, trutacz is actually going for the super macro style here, and against that, I actually prefer what DeWalt and Dragon were doing. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is that... Oh, and of course it dies to the Scourge before the cannon finishes. I mean, the Scourge already see everything. And... Okay, the Zealot attack is actually... No, it's not that bad, considering that it's coming a little bit earlier. And the wall at the third from trutacz isn't that good yet.
Yeah, this could be a turning point in this game. If this attack does too much damage, the game could be instantly over. This should not be able to kill trutacz right here. Trutacz, when you go for the 4th base, you specifically need to be able to defend against something like this. This is a pretty standard attack.
Very good evil placement.
Yeah. Wow, that's a really nice wall. I really like that. That is so good. But it might not be enough. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Here we go. Here we go. trutacz. In a little bit of trouble. He's doing some nice blocking, though. The 2 Sunkens are still alive. They're doing a lot of damage, but now all the units are dead. trutacz, can he hold on? The Sunkens are very, very low. They're all gone.
And there's Zerglings coming out, so... Oh, man. That's not good.
It's close. There's still Zerglings.
Are we not gonna have any Zergs left?
Oh my god.
I'm starting to get a little bit scared here. You know?
The death of Zergs. Hey man.
Because the drones already died on the 3rd, so even if this attack is held, the economy for trutacz is gone.
Dude, I told you. I changed my mind. I picked dsaqwe. I knew it. He's my man. My boy dsaqwe. He's doing it.
dsaqwe. I think he's gonna get the... I mean, this game, I think it's his already. I don't think trutacz can stop this anymore.
Well, there aren't actually that many reinforcements coming out, and the Hydras will do a lot better than the Zerglings against this, but there's not enough of them. You can see they have to go back, they have to regroup a little bit, but at the same time, that means the Zealots are not grouped here. He's actually pulled the Zealots apart, and look at this. He's managed... Oh man, there's so much damage on these other 2 buildings. If dsaqwe had actually focused the main hatchery, I think he would have killed that. Because look at all the damage that's spread to the 3 buildings.
Yeah.
No focus fire here.
Okay, so trutacz is gonna hold this, but really, again, at what cost? The economy's gone. To be fair, though, dsaqwe hasn't been producing anything like very important. while this was going on. His army consists just of zealots, one High Templar joining the fray. I hope that Storm is finished, because otherwise the trutacz can actually put some counter pressure. Not still, but
I assume it's finished. He's already going for the Dragoon range. I don't think he would get that if Storm wasn't finished already. So that should be good. But wow, trutacz, yes, he lost a lot of units, he lost a lot of drones, but he kept the hatcheries, and I think
he's going all in.
Oh man,
he's not producing any drones.
That seems a little bit excessive to me. Oh, he's making a drone now.
Oh, okay. So he just got. Oh, he wanted to make sure that the third will be denied, and from there, as soon as he noticed that the third was not even out, he decided probably to go to the drones.
Yeah, I think it was a mistake by dsaqwe not to focus on this hatchery, and that could potentially cost him a lot here. He is now actually behind, I think. That attack, it looked really impressive, and it definitely did a lot of damage. But look how easy it is for Zerg to regain their drone line. I mean, one round of production from all the larvae, and that's like a full drone line right there. He has a bit supply block now because of these 3 Corsairs, but again, it's only 3, they have no upgrades, so they're not really a huge threat.
Well, to be honest, trutacz has a lot of hatcheries. So, yes, as you mentioned, he lost the economy, but he didn't lose any of the hatcheries, so rebuilding the economy is going to be really fast.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, it seems like dsaqwe is going to try to move back. Oh, the High Templars are trailing on the back. Oh, Storm. Oh,
nice.
Nice Storms. And now he can take the third. Now the question is dsaqwe going to try to continue the pressure while he takes the third? Or is he just going to stay on the third? If he just stays on the third, I still think he's going to be in a lot of trouble.
It's interesting, because the question is, where does he pressure? If he wants to pressure the third at the bottom right, that's a really long way. For the Protoss army to walk cross-map is actually a bit dangerous, because the reinforcement route is so long. So it's probably better to pressure to the natural, right? But then the natural, obviously, is where the Zerg focuses more of his units anyway, so it's generally going to be stronger than the third base. So I'm not actually sure he has a great place to attack. He can definitely put pressure on. I think what he's doing now is correct. Just wait, let the third base come up, just, you know, play it a bit slow, turtle a little bit, play the macro game. Yes, maybe trutacz will be a bit ahead of you because he got such a fast fourth, but I don't think it's safe to be too aggressive here.
I think that if he doesn't put pressure, I'm not sure. I mean, I would be definitely trying to put pressure and going through the route that would not allow the Zerg to try to deny the third. It would be my guess. So yeah, probably to the natural instead of the third.
Yeah. Well, he is going out, as you say, building a lot of cannons at his third base to defend against a potential counterattack here, and it looks like you know, there was no sneak around by trutacz with any Zerglings to maybe block that. So everything actually working out here from dsaqwe. The first lurker though is finished. Oh,
there's no observer though, so this one lurker is not really gonna be just instantly dies.
And interestingly, most of the units were actually at the third base, so they're all running back now. They're going to be running up the ramp, though, and this attack is looking really strong. A 60 supply lead, actually, for trutacz, so that attack actually did more damage than I thought, even. This is just such a huge army. It looks like the Hydra's going to try and pick off a couple of the reinforcements, so they have to come in here. The natural is getting torn apart. trutacz is in big trouble, but he can't come up the ramp because of the High Templar.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Once the Hydra then dies, it's going to be GG, I think.
Oh man, well, no, the lurkers are down. No, never mind, the lurkers on that side are dead. The lurkers on this side doing a lot of damage because the observers were a little bit out of range, but here they come, and that's probably game over for trutacz right here.
I mean, it's gonna be tricky. He might stop this, but he's gonna lose too much, I think, to it.
Yeah. Looks like one random Archon morphing in range of the lurkers. Oh, pretty much only Dragoons left, but that is enough at this point.
And also still one High Templar, which doesn't have Storm at this point, but probably eventually it will have. Now, the thing is that this army is not the entire army from dsaqwe. dsaqwe still has a very good army back on his base, but he doesn't have any other High Templars. So, if this attack gets stopped, then he can't actually attack again, because with just Zealots and Dragoons, you're not going to get a good engagement.
Dude, I don't know what's up with Protoss in this tournament and not building High Templars, but Maybe I'm just crazy, but I thought High Templars and Storm were a good unit. But yeah. I don't know. I'm bad at StarCraft, so what do I know?
Well, so the attack gets finally stopped, but the natural did go down. So it's 3 base against 3 base, and yeah, it seems like the dsaqwe's not going to wait. He's going to just launch everything again. Yes, I understand that it's a good idea to keep attacking, but don't forget that with no High Templars, you do need very good engagements with that army, or other way, it's not going to be cost efficient.
Well, it's okay because his army has the most scary thing of all, which is 6 observers. I mean, when you've got 6 observers, let me tell you, you are observing at maximum capacity. You're going to see everything in great detail, and... And yeah, there you go. See, look, 6 observers. They're coming out. They're just killing everything. They're just, you know, beeping along with their little green beamy thingies.
The observer dodge micro map. Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. I mean, look at this cloud of observers. See, every time. See, look at these Zerglings run away from the observers. See that? They're running away because they see this like shimmery cloud of scariness, and they're like, oh my god, what is that? Exactly. Exactly. This could actually be a flying Dark Templar right here. I mean, this could be a flying carrier. He doesn't know. He can't see it, so he's got to run away.
I mean, I think you should probably just target the spawning pool and keep attacking.
That was actually nice by trutacz, though, to come in from the back. He actually got the Hydroling on the Dragoons first, where they did a lot of damage. But unfortunately for him, all the Dragoons survived with red health.
Oh. But... you know, the crackling is just finished right now, and if there's one thing that can change battles quick, is cracklings.
That is definitely right. Wow, trutacz is doing a really good job holding on here, doing the drone drill even. The problem is the Protoss now has another base at the top right.
Yeah, but he is actually, I mean, trutacz is pretty much almost dead, but the dsaqwe's supply isn't as high as you'd want it at this point. Especially with this many bases.
He also lined out his main, interestingly enough. I mean, I'm not really sure what trutacz is thinking right now. The only way he'd be in a good position is if that was like a 2-base all-in from dsaqwe, and obviously it wasn't because he's on 4-base now. So I think trutacz is in serious trouble. Yeah,
most likely dead. But the thing is, again, at least he's trying to buy some time for himself with the cracklings. And they're not doing that bad, but it doesn't seem like it's going to be enough. I mean, look at how many units from the Protoss are actually dying to just a handful of those Zerglings.
That's actually really scary. Man, cracklings are so good.
Yeah, and I mean, the upgrades even are pretty good for those Zerglings. So it's not like, you know, I don't know why dsaqwe hasn't just basically switched to Zealot Archon at this point. Just completely. He has almost no gas. What is he spending? He's just building Dragoons. Don't think that's a good idea.
It's okay, man. Goons are OP. So Protoss gonna lose another army here. I mean, he's throwing away some units here and there, but he's so far ahead it doesn't really matter that much.
Not now, at least, yeah. For now, it doesn't seem like it's gonna matter. Oh, actually, a DT on the main of trutacz.
Oh god. Oh god, the DT.
So, yeah, that kind of seals the deal. Yeah. 36 to 123. Yep. Okay.
GG!
100 degrees.
And dsaqwe takes game number 1. I told you. I told you, man. Alright, now we just need trutacz to win game 2, and then an hour-long game on Fighting Spirit. Then we're good. We're good.
Okay. You think it can happen?
I think it's gonna happen. I have faith in the dsaqwe. I almost said in the trutacz. Maybe I cursed trutacz by voting for him first.
Yeah, and then you change your mind, which is even worse, because I don't know, that's double curse.
I just cursed both of them.
Wait, is it like in math where you have 2 negatives and it becomes a positive? So if you double curse somebody, then it becomes basically like, you know...
But I cursed both players equally, so what does that mean?
Yeah, but you change your mind, which is like in the last moment. You know, the bets always go up in the last moment of you know, poker, of everything, so...
alright.
I don't know. Okay, so we got Aztec. Now, Aztec should be good for trutacz, at least for the idea of going for this 4-base style.
Yeah. I think I've even seen dsaqwe complain about this map in the Twitch chat before. Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I said, man, cheese it up. Cheese it all the way.
Yeah. All right, let's see.
All right. Game number 2.